Have you ever felt like you're constantly racing, trying to catch up with an invisible finish line, but somehow, you never really feel like you're winning? What if I told you that the real victory comes from not racing at all? Hello everyone, welcome back to the Motivation Zone at Freedom. I'm Gayan, and today we're diving into a transformative concept, discovering joy in the present, how to win without racing. Imagine this, it's a sunny Saturday morning and you're in a park, watching a group of children playing a game of tag. Amidst their laughter and energetic sprints, there's one child who isn't running. Instead, he's calmly walking, soaking in the sun, observing the trees, and enjoying every moment. Surprisingly, he's smiling the most. Why is that? Today, we'll explore how stepping out of the race can actually lead us to true happiness and fulfillment. In the fast-paced world we live in, it often feels like we're constantly in a race, chasing after the next milestone or achievement. From climbing the corporate ladder to accumulating more likes and followers on social media, the pressure to keep up can be overwhelming. We find ourselves in a perpetual cycle of striving, comparing, and competing, all in pursuit of some elusive finish line that promises success and validation. Consider the workplace, for example. Many of us are caught up in the rat race of career advancement, working longer hours, sacrificing personal time, all in the name of climbing higher on the corporate ladder. We measure our worth by promotions, salary increases, and job titles, often neglecting our well-being and relationships in the process. Then there's social media, a breeding ground for comparison and competition. We scroll through curated feeds, comparing our lives to the highlight reels of others, constantly feeling inadequate or left behind. The pressure to present a perfect image online leads to a distorted sense of reality, where everyone else seems to be living their best life, leaving us feeling anxious and insecure. Even our personal goals and aspirations can become a source of stress when approached with a racing mindset. Instead of enjoying the journey and celebrating progress, we become fixated on the end goal, obsessing over timelines and benchmarks. This relentless pursuit of success can lead to burnout, as we push ourselves to the brink in the name of achievement. But what are the consequences of this racing mindset? The toll it takes on our mental and physical health cannot be understated. Chronic stress and anxiety become constant companions, eroding our sense of well-being and happiness. Burnout becomes a real risk, as we exhaust ourselves trying to keep up with the demands of the race, leaving little time for rest and rejuvenation. In the pursuit of success, we often sacrifice the very things that bring us joy and fulfillment, meaningful relationships, hobbies, and moments of quiet reflection. We become so focused on reaching the finish line that we forget to enjoy the journey, missing out on the beauty and richness of life in the present moment. But what if there's another way? What if true victory lies not in racing ahead, but in slowing down and embracing the present? Join me as we explore how to break free from the relentless race of life and discover the joy that comes from simply being. Amidst the chaos of the racing mindset, there lies a profound antidote: being present. But what does it mean to be present, and why is it so important? Being present, often associated with mindfulness, is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about fully engaging with our experiences, thoughts, and emotions, rather than getting lost in the past or worrying about the future. By cultivating mindfulness, we can tap into a wealth of benefits that extend far beyond the confines of the racing mentality. Scientific research has shown that mindfulness can have a profound impact on our well-being. From reducing stress and anxiety to improving mental health and increasing resilience, the benefits are wide-ranging and scientifically supported. By training our minds to be present, we can break free from the cycle of rumination and worry, finding greater peace and tranquility amidst life's challenges. But the benefits of being present extend far beyond mere stress reduction. On a personal level, being present allows us to fully engage with our lives, savoring each moment and finding joy in the simple pleasures. It opens us up to a deeper connection with ourselves and others, fostering empathy, compassion, and gratitude. When we're present, we're able to fully immerse ourselves in our experiences, whether it's savoring a delicious meal, enjoying a sunset, or simply spending quality time with loved ones. We become more attuned to the beauty and wonder of the world around us, finding fulfillment in the here and now rather than constantly chasing after some distant goal. Ultimately, being present is about reclaiming our power and agency in a world that often feels beyond our control. It's about recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in the pursuit of external achievements, but in the simple act of being fully present to our lives as they unfold. So let's take a moment to pause, breathe, and remind ourselves of the profound beauty and richness that exists in each and every moment. Now that we understand the detrimental effects of the racing mindset and the importance of being present, let's explore some practical steps to make the shift from racing to living. Steps 1. Acknowledge the race. The first step is to recognize when we're caught up in the race. It's about being honest with ourselves and admitting when we're chasing after external validations or constantly comparing ourselves to others. By acknowledging the race, we can begin to disengage from its grip and reclaim our sense of agency. Steps 2. Set realistic goals. Instead of chasing after arbitrary markers of success, focus on setting goals that are meaningful and aligned with your values. Break down larger goals into smaller, actionable steps, and celebrate progress along the way. By setting realistic goals, we can avoid the trap of constantly striving and feeling like we're never enough. Steps 3. Practice mindfulness. Introduce daily mindfulness practices into your routine to cultivate presence and awareness. This can include meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments each day to pause and check in with yourself. By training our minds to be present, we can break free from the cycle of rumination and worry, finding greater peace and clarity amidst life's challenges. Steps 4. Limit comparisons. Reduce the time spent on social media or activities that trigger comparison. Instead, focus on cultivating gratitude for what you have and celebrating your own unique journey. Remember that social media often presents a distorted reality, and comparison only serves to diminish our sense of self-worth. And steps 5. Embrace slow living. Incorporate slow living practices into your daily life, such as taking time for hobbies, spending time in nature, or enjoying leisurely meals with loved ones. Slow living is about savoring the present moment and finding joy in the simple pleasures of life. By embracing a slower pace, we can reconnect with ourselves and our surroundings, finding greater fulfillment and contentment along the way. These are just a few practical steps to help you shift from racing to living. Remember that it's a journey, and progress takes time and patience. Find what works best for you and commit to incorporating these practices into your daily life. Together, let's reclaim our power to live fully and authentically in the present moment. The changes brought about by shifting from a racing mindset to a present mindset have a ripple effect, positively impacting various aspects of our lives. Let's delve deeper into how these changes translate into real-life success. Number 1. Improved relationships. By prioritizing presence and mindfulness, individuals cultivate deeper connections with their loved ones. They become more attentive listeners, empathetic communicators, and supportive partners. As a result, relationships flourish, fostering trust, intimacy, and mutual respect. Whether it's spending quality time with family, nurturing friendships, or building meaningful connections, being present allows us to show up more authentically and forge stronger bonds with those around us. Number 2. Career satisfaction. When we shift our focus from chasing external validations to aligning our goals with our values, we experience greater fulfillment in our careers. Instead of measuring success solely by promotions or salary increases, we find meaning in our work and derive satisfaction from making a positive impact. By setting realistic goals and embracing slow living practices, individuals cultivate a healthier work-life balance, leading to increased productivity, creativity, and job satisfaction. And number 3. Personal happiness. Ultimately, the greatest success lies in personal happiness and fulfillment. By embracing a present mindset, individuals experience a profound sense of contentment and joy in the here and now. They learn to appreciate the beauty and richness of life's simple pleasures, finding fulfillment in moments of stillness, connection, and gratitude. By prioritizing self-care and setting boundaries, individuals prioritize their well-being and nurture a positive relationship with themselves. As a result, they experience greater resilience, inner peace, and overall happiness. In essence, success is not defined by external achievements or societal expectations but by the quality of our relationships, the fulfillment we find in our work, and the joy we experience in our daily lives. By shifting from a racing mindset to a present mindset, we unlock the keys to true success, meaningful connections, personal growth, and a deep sense of contentment. So let's embrace the power of presence and discover the limitless possibilities that await when we choose to live fully and authentically in the present moment. Transformative power of embracing a present mindset. I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on your own life. Where are you caught up in the race? Is it in your career, relationships, or personal goals? Take a deep breath and allow yourself to acknowledge any areas where you might be feeling overwhelmed or disconnected. But remember, you don't have to make sweeping changes overnight. Success lies in taking small, intentional steps towards being more present in your daily life. Start by incorporating mindfulness practices into your routine, whether it's a few minutes of meditation each morning or simply taking a moment to pause and breathe throughout the day. Notice the difference it makes in your mood, energy levels, and overall well-being. I invite you to join me on this journey towards greater presence and fulfillment. Share your experiences, insights, and tips in the comments below. Let's support and uplift each other as we navigate the challenges of modern life and rediscover the joy of simply being. And don't forget to subscribe to The Motivation Zone at Freedom for more content on mindful living, personal growth, and finding joy in the present moment. Together, we can create a community of like-minded individuals committed to living authentically and embracing the fullness of life. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember to pause, breathe, and savor the beauty of each moment.